foodie. How are you? Hope you're having a great day and a great evening. So, I've been extremely busy today. I had a lot of intense housework to do, and I could not react to Chantal earlier today, although I wanted to, because I heard something. And when I heard it, I couldn't believe it. But then again, I could believe it because watching Foodie Beauty, I've been noticing that she's just been doing the most. She has been doing the absolute most with doing so many things and being a master of none. So, Foodie is in Kuwait with Salah. And if you guys remember the tarot reading that I did a while back, I told all of you that Foodie and Salah, that Salah would be prompting Chantal to do as much as possible to make as much money as possible. He was going to put her on as many platforms as possible to make that money. And watching her, they've been doing a variety of things. They are trying to cater to so many different genres and so many different audiences all at once and failing because you cannot combine different genres and different types of audiences into one in the hopes of having the biggest audience. Because when you are a jack of all trades and a master of none, the presentation just doesn't work. So, what have we seen from Chantal so far? We have seen her try to be a food vlogger, travel vlogger, mukbanger, and catering to the feedy people all at the same time. Although the presentation for each of those is completely different. So her just trying to combine all of those things and really failing in that respect. But in the past, I have seen Foodie also try to incorporate different things, such as trying to bring in the tarot community by doing the tarot cards. I mean, she's done so many different things. So, what is she doing now? Well, she did a community post, and Dear Foodie now has an ASMR channel. Yeah, Foodie Beauty, the most offensive, toxic, irritating, vulgar, gross person on YouTube, has a YouTube channel. And I'd like to read the post to you and give my thoughts. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see everything. Because we're also going to cover stuff on Twitter. And I'd also like to show you something and give my thoughts about the ASMR ambiance community. Because you guys know I do ambiance videos. For those who do not know, I have over 200 ambiance videos uploaded to this channel. All different kinds of stuff, nature stuff, fantasy stuff, you name it. I did the ambiance videos because I really love ambiance videos. I really dig it. For those people who just want to relax, want to unwind, maybe they need some help going to sleep or controlling their anxiety, ASMR and ambiance videos are fantastic. It's a way to give your mind and your emotions a little bit of a break or a vacation without actually having to go anywhere. You can just watch the video and listen and unwind. So I love ambiance. I've got a passion for it. That's why I include a little bit of the ambiance vibe with the intros, because that's just my groove. And a lot of people enjoy that. But here's Foodie telling everybody that she wants to do ambiance. So she says, Hi, all. We have decided to make ASMR videos. We will do relaxing driving in 4K with driving sounds. I will also narrate some story times, maybe ones I write myself sometimes, but for now, I will read some non copyright classic stories. Here is the link to our first video on our Relax Area ASMR channel. And I watched the video. And not to be mean, Foodie, but it was quite pathetic. although pathetic is what you do quite well. Foodie, I know why you are gravitating towards the ASMR community. I know precisely why. It has nothing to do with a true interest in ASMR or ambiance. No, you've never expressed an interest in that community before. It all has to do with you and Sala looking around, trying to find an avenue, a road, a pathway, a highway to making lots of money. You've been looking at that for the longest. That's why you were trying to move over to TikTok. Maybe you thought that on TikTok you could make a lot of money. And then you found out that the pay per view, the pay per 1,000 view rate was really, really low. That's why you let go of TikTok. Plus, the crowd over there is a lot different than the crowd you have on YouTube. It's a younger crowd. The videos are very creative. It's very hip, and that's just not your forte. So you've been looking around on YouTube, looking around at different communities, seeing what communities are getting the most attention, what communities are getting the most views. And you took notice of the ASMR ambiance community because some of those videos do quite well. But let me tell you why they do so well. It's not just because people like to relax, it's because a lot of those videos are extremely creative, they're extremely well done, and those videos that you see that are ASMR or ambiance, the people that are doing them, they took a lot of time making them, setting them up. A lot of thought went into it. With the ambiance, I've seen some amazing knock it out of the park ambiance videos there's so much involved with it. There's 3D graphics. They literally put the videos together from scratch. And as far as the ASMR, the avenues that you can do with ASMR are just insane. The creativity that people bring to the table is just amazing. There's so many different kinds of ASMR. There's role play ASMR. There are relaxing sounds and tingles and just all kinds of things. But all of these things require two things that you don't have: creativity and wanting to work on something and put pride and love into it. You just don't know how to do that. So you're not really going to the ASMR community because you're attracted to it. It's something new. It's something that it's in your heart and it wants to come out. No, you're just looking at the numbers. You're looking at how many views these videos are getting. And you're thinking about the money that you could possibly be getting. So it's kind of like when you were on your Twitch channel and you heard that sleep streams make money. You tried your hand at sleep streams, but because you did not do them in the right way, because they weren't interactive, you didn't make any money on them. But you're always interested in whatever it is that's out there that people are making money on because you want a piece of that pie. So now you want to do some ASMR videos, do you? Is that what you want to do? Okay. Okay. You know what, guys? Why don't we just critique Foodie Beauty's little ASMR video? What do you think? I mean, I think I can do that. Look, I'm not an ASMR expert, but I do love ambiance. I do appreciate a good ASMR video. Since Foodie Beauty wants to step into the ring with, let's see what she's got, huh? Let's do a react to this. My first time reacting to Foodie's ASMR. So she says, driving in Kuwait. And basically all this is just driving. There's no talking. But I saw a few mistakes that Foodie made during this. Okay, so it's just driving. By the way, Foodie, okay, right off the bat, some critique, ma'am, as someone that I do ambiance and ASMR, not much ASMR, but more ambiance. A lot of the ambiance videos that are out there are longer than 24 minutes. I did some research before reacting to this video. A lot of the ambiance videos, if you'll notice, they are over an hour long. Some of them are 6 hours long. Some of them are 12 hours long. A lot of people really dig the really, really long videos because sometimes people put on videos such as these to go to sleep to. It helps to get them to sleep. So a shorter video is not going to work. And as someone that I do ambiance videos, can I just tell you, Foodie, that when I do my ambiance videos, I have to keep them at an hour because if I go over an hour, let's say 3 hours, 4 hours, the bigger the file, the longer it's going to take to upload to YouTube. When I do an hour ambiance, that file would be 3 GB, 4 GB just by itself. Now imagine an ambiance or an ASMR video that's that long. So this driving video that you did, I looked up similar videos, and the videos that I saw that were really top notch, it wasn't just driving, it was driving at night with the sound of the rain. So you have the sound of the driving, which is peaceful, and you also have the rain on top of that. So, people that are doing videos like this, they put a lot of layers. Okay. You're not really doing any layers here. There's no mood here. It's just driving for 24 minutes. You're looking for a way to make money and go about it the easy way. But if you're going to do this, you got to go all the way with it. And you didn't. You kind of failed with this. There's another mistake in here. We're going to find it. And by the way, Foodie, if you're going to do an ASMR ambiance, you might, the little type at the top, you might want to get rid of that. That looks tacky. You see what just happened there? That little switch. Foodie, if you're going to do ambiance, you got to make it cohesive. Like that little switch, you could have done a fade out of some sort, like a little fade out screen. You didn't do that. That looks sloppy. Really sloppy. So if you're doing ASMR ambiance, the video is too short. There's no fade out screen with like between cuts. I mean, you're not really, see, if you're going to jump into another type of community, you should do your homework. You should watch other channels, see what they do. If you need to learn something, and then apply it. So you're not jumping in this community because you are truly interested in it. You're interested in the money. But understand this, there are already so many ambiance channels out there. There's so many ASMR channels out there, and their work ethic is insane. Their work quality is just, they knock it out of the park every time. You've got some serious competition. So to do this kind of stuff, you're going to have to bring your A game. And the sad thing is you don't even bring the A game with your Foodie Beauty channel. So how are you going to do it in another type of community of which you are unfamiliar? By the way, if you're doing the ASMR ambiance, can I just tell you that when you do ASMR and ambiance, a lot of work goes into it, a lot of thought. Just one video that I put together will sometimes take me 1 hour, 3 hours to put together from start to finish. Coming up with the idea, finding the sound clips, putting the video clips together, editing it all together, making sure it sounds cohesive, making sure the sound is not too loud, not too low, making sure the sound bites are where they should be. I mean, you're thinking about every detail. This involves work. This involves thought, Foodie. Is this something you can really do? So basically, she just had Sala drive around and say nothing. There's nothing here. Look at the name of her channel, Relax Area ASMR. Okay, so that is the new ASMR video. I give that a D minus. I give that a D minus. For someone like Foodie who's been on YouTube for a long time, who's got nothing else to do besides roam around on YouTube and look at things, she's got all the time in the world to do her homework, to do her research, to check out channels, see how they do things, do her homework, write down some notes. She's got all the time in the world. There's no excuse for sloppy product. She's not just someone that just entered YouTube and she doesn't know what she's doing. So the product should be a lot better. She knows how to edit. She knows how to do certain things. This is sloppy work. So Foodie, listen, Foodie, let me show you what I did. Let me show you what I did. Okay. And before I show it to you, there you go. So there's my driving video. Look at the length of it. It's 1 hour. This driving video is for 1 hour. And I got the idea of a former friend who really liked driving at night videos. There's a couple of sites that I go to, Pixabay and Pexels. They have copyright-free footage. I found footage that I really, really liked, and I found sounds to go with it, got the editing down to where you couldn't see the fade outs. But this was my driving video, and the person that I made it for really, really liked it. So this was my video compared to your video. And I don't have a 92K channel. And I don't make your money either. I was just being smart and finding copyright free sounds and footage from different places, and I put it all together. This kind of simulates driving at night, which is what the person wanted. And the clip that I was working with, it was hard to work with it because it wasn't that long. It was like 30 seconds long. So I had to keep, repeating the clip and just trying to edit it to where you really couldn't notice. But I got the effect that I wanted. But it took me about 2 hours to do this. This is the kind of stuff that people get into. This is the kind of stuff that people get into. And I've learned a lot of stuff about adding overlays and all kinds of stuff ever since this time, because this video was posted a year ago. I've learned a lot more about editing since then. And I keep learning because I love ambiance and I love the ASMR. And this is something that I have a true passion for. You don't have a passion for ASMR. You don't have a passion for ambiance. All you're looking at is the numbers and making money. And when you don't have a passion for something, people can really pick up on it. You're a jack of all trades, master of none. Right now, you're just throwing things at the wall to see what will stick. You're just trying to find anything to make money, to make yourself and Salah happy. But it's what you're doing is coming across as being really phony. But here's my driving video. Is that I remember the clip I had to work with was about, I would say, 30 seconds. So it wasn't that long. And my editing program wasn't top notch, but I just kept asking around for people, what kind of ambiance do you like? And based on the things they told me, I would make some ambiance videos. Now, let's see. Let me show you another one that I did. I got to keep switching screens here. This is another one I did, Foodie. Took a copyright-free video clip, added all kinds of sounds and layering. Oh, what happened here? Oh no. Uh Experiencing technical difficulty. Please stand by. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, it just got caught in a loop. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get rid of that. Even my computer's just having a moment. I also did another one. Like I love going to amusement parks, and some people they just maybe want to hear the sounds of an amusement park without actually having to go. So I made another one, and this one was about 35 minutes. This one was a bit of a challenge because I had to get all kinds of sounds and layer them together at the right moments, and mess around with the clip a bit. But it was a lot of fun, and I feel like a little kid sometimes when I do ambiance because it's just like, what does this button do? When it comes to editing, what does this button do? How does this look? How can I layer this with this? So I did this. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Anyway, but you get the point, y'all. You get the point. I love doing ambiance. I love doing ASMR stuff. So this is something that I'm passionate about, but Foodie is not passionate about it. She's just looking for anything that will make her money. So, what do the people think about Foodie doing the ambiance? Well, let's find out. Let's go to Twitter and find the freak out, shall we? Because something happened with Foodie's ASMR channel, but we'll get into that with the Twitter stuff. But first, this is from Fat, and I can't say the last name. This is a rainbow, very unique rainbow, complete rainbow taken from 30,000 feet in altitude. Photo by the pilot. What a gorgeous picture. Wow. That's amazing. This is Hoji says, I don't care who the person was I watched. If I found out they were replying under a sock to their own channel or sending themselves super chats, or even it seems like it, you are gone. That is psychotic behavior. So yeah, that was the interesting that happened with Foodie's ambiance channel. So this relax area ASMR channel, they've been leaving comments under the couple vlogs, giving praise to Foodie and Sala. So essentially, Foodie's been talking to herself. Foodie got caught talking to herself, praising herself. Yes, she did. Myung, look at the cows and the little kitty. This is the cutest thing. So there's a kitty all grown up. What a beautiful, majestic black cat. See, black cats aren't evil. They're gorgeous. This is from Miss Mary Cab saying, color me surprised. So here's some proof that Foodie was using the Relax Area ASMR channel to talk to herself. She said to herself, this is the best vlog I've ever seen. And then on the couple eating Kuwait food vlog, she said, perfect couple, can't wait for next videos. So giving herself all kinds of praise. Oh, here we go. There's the comment. So we know now that the Relax Area ASMR channel is Foodie. So she's the best vlog I've ever seen, education and entertainment. Thank you, best couple, for this video. And then she replies to herself, hey, thanks for the positive comments. Always means a lot to us. And here's some more. Oh, Foodie. Foodie, Foodie, Foodie. Listen. What? The reaction channels don't give you enough attention? We don't give you enough attention, Foodie. You got to talk to yourself over there. This is Rocky Goabouts says Foodie Beauty. This is a whole other level of dumb. Two Tailed Caperer says LMAFAO busted. Yep, girl, you are busted. You are so busted. You took a channel that you were using it as a sock, and nobody knew until you used that channel for ASMR, and people knew it was you. And so people started going back to your old vlogs and seeing that you were basically talking to yourself. Lilu Ginger Witch says she has the least relaxing voice I've ever heard. Even people who don't know her seem to be put off by her fake sweet as infection voice. Running out of ideas, Chins? Yeah, I think she is. I think Foodie's actually been out of ideas for content for the longest. I think after the Natter arc, when she exhausted every toxic, vulgar, gross, shocking, dramatic angle and topic she could think of, she literally hit the ceiling. There was nowhere else for her to go. She ran out of ideas. You know, she's had nothing but fumes in her gas tank for the longest. And that's why she turned to just reacting to the reaction channels, because she didn't know what else to do. So that's when she started running around trying to get on TikTok and make something on TikTok. Now she's trying to do the ASMR. Foodie, ASMR is not for you. It is not for you. You have no idea, under God, what to do in the ASMR ambiance community. Do I support you doing anything other than eating on camera and being offensive and obnoxious? Absolutely. But you should pick something that means something to you, that you truly have a passion for. Not just running around on YouTube, looking at channels, looking at communities, and saying, I want a piece of the pie just because I want it. No, pick something that actually means something to you. And that way you can put your whole heart and your whole soul into it. You're not just grabbing at the numbers. There's so many things required for a good ASMR ambiance video. On top of having passion for what you do and a true interest and an eye for beauty and knowing what relaxes people, knowing what people are interested in, there's a lot of tools that you're going to need. You're going to need a good microphone. Do you have a good microphone? Because the clip-on microphone, I'm telling you, is not going to get it done. You've got to sit down and do some editing. You've got to pay attention to how things look, how things sound. Are you going to do that? You're on your Foodie Beauty channel and you can't be bothered to do edited videos for your Foodie Beauty channel. And edited videos that you would make for that channel would take a lot less work than a video that you would make for ambiance or ASMR. That much I will tell you. ASMR, ambiance, there's a lot of attention to detail there. You don't have that kind of patience. So Kristen says that there's the post, and she says, no, no. And of course, Foodie is going to look for the non-copyright story. She's going to look for anything that's Creative Commons or non-copyright, because if she shows it on her channel, she's not going to get in trouble. Okay, here's some more proof that Foodie was basically talking to herself. So here she is, relax area ASMR, saying, cute couple ever seen. Nice grocery, looks amazing. Sala and Chantal say, thanks so much. Glad you enjoyed. Giving herself fake compliments. The work that you put into lying and deceiving, Foodie, if you took that passion for doing that and put that into actual work, you would go far in life. But you put your focus and your attention, your time on the wrong things. Ghost Crab says, let's be real. This is a way to make easy money, and we will not support that crap. Nope. Butter Crumpet says, another channel, another old sock repurposed, Chantal, 4K ASMR driving sounds by Foodie Beauty. See, everybody's been saying Foodie has a bunch of sock accounts and she uses them to run around to all the reaction channels and get in the chats and see what people are saying and listen in. Here's proof. Here is proof that that's what she does. She's probably got a million sock accounts that she uses to run around on YouTube undetected. But the one thing you can always count on with Foodie, she always tells on herself. And it won't take long. Eventually, it's just going to happen. Ghost Crab says, if you click on that ASMR channel of Chantal, I will send the ghosts of my ancestors after you. I'm not kidding. I might not even make an exception for reaction channels here. Let's just ignore that crap. Oh no, the ghost of your ancestors, man. Hey, don't do that. I clicked on it. I watched the video just so I could react to it. So give me a pass. I critiqued it. This is from Piggy and Two-Tailed Caper. This is the tweet in reference to Foodie's. There's a channel. There it is. Those are her leaving comments for herself. Because not only does she tell on herself, she talks to herself. Murder She Throats also retweeted that. Sweet Kristen says, no, Foodie Beauty, I do not want to hear your low BMI voice in whisper form. I second that. Foodie, you just don't know what you're doing. I don't think you have a nice voice for ASMR. And what stories are you going to read people? What stories are you going to read people? I don't know, but I just don't see you being successful in that community. And that's not me being a hater. That's just being honest. It's just not for you. You got a lot of stiff competition out there. A lot of people being extremely creative, putting lots of time and hard work and creativity and skill into what they do. How are you going to compete with the millions of reaction channels, the ambiance and ASMR channels out there, if they're kicking butt and taking names already, and they're already established? You got your work cut out for you. Aussie Grandma says, I think this is Salah's sock, not a Chantal sock. This comment on Salah's channel is 2 years old. So he was talking to her 2 years ago? Oh, here we go. This is an old Chantal channel. See what happens when you do this, Foodie? Other things come to light. See, here's another Chantal sock account, old account that she created. From Annie Pooh RN saying, well, I thought she'd repurpose this channel, but dang, how many YouTube socks does she have? Quite a few, I'm sure. See, here's another one of Chantal called Fallout Girl. You could tell it was created a while ago because the picture looks a bit older. Yeah, it was created in 2018. She's probably got accounts that she's forgotten about, but that's another one. Socks everywhere. She's got more socks than shoes. Mrs. Floopa Booty says, chins when she sees all the tweets about her being an absolute moron with that sock account. All your socks are getting exposed, Foodie. All of them. Ghost Crab says, wait, so Chantal used one of her sock accounts to create an ASMR channel that will flop hilariously. but did not delete the slimy brown nosing comments she made with that channel under her own videos. Nope. She just didn't think that through, did she? Nah, she didn't. She really, really didn't. Ghost Crab says right now Chins is panicking trying to delete all the idiotic comments she made with that sock under her own videos. Quick, find them all before they are gone. OMG, it's the Shintal Easter egg hunt. Hey, go look for those eggs, y'all. People have already found quite a few. The new thing right before Easter. Go look for all of the things that Chantal forgot about. Two Tail Caper says join November 26, 2019. Which sock puppet account of hers do you think she sacrificed for this? I don't know. Mrs. Robinson says, who needs a blank narrating ASMR story time? I'll give it to her. She's trying something new, but a driving video is the laziest kind of content. On brand, not gonna lie. I'm one of the 1% who get the opposite effect of ASMR. It makes me uncomfortable and angry. I'm sorry about that, Mrs. Robinson. But I will say this, there's all different kinds of ASMR and ambiance. If one type isn't jazzing with you, there's so many different kinds. There's so much out there. So if one type or two types are not your cup of tea, try other things. Trust me, there's something out there for everybody. The creativity on YouTube is out of this world. Things you wouldn't think could be ASMR or ambiance are, and it works. On Before I forget, I would like to say I am all for anybody being creative. I support creativity. And if Foodie really expressed a true passion and interest and love in ambiance, I would be giving the go ahead on this. Because I'm really, really freaking tired of watching her eat and be gross and chew with her mouth open and fart and burp and talk about food all the time. I mean, I'm all for new, fresh subjects, but it's really gross to watch her trying to just go into different communities and try to leech off different communities because she's looking for money. It's not about passion or love or true interest here. It's about her just trying to just put her hands in somebody else's pots and try to get something out. It's about greed. It's about, I need money. I'm desperate for money. So I'm just grabbing at anything to see what works rather than go to the table and think to herself, what am I really interested in? What can I really do? What do I have a passion for? She's desperate for money, and that's showing more and more and more. I don't know if that's because he's really putting the pressure on her to make money, and so she's getting more and more desperate. So she's trying just anything to see what works. But desperation does not make money, Foodie. Hard work makes money, and yet you seem to avoid that like the plague. Okay, so that's pretty much it for everything on Twitter. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot, but I wanted to put my comments and my thoughts about Foodie joining up, trying to do the ASMR thing. I just don't think it's a good idea, Foodie. You don't know what you're doing. You probably don't even care about the ASMR ambiance community. You're just looking at their numbers. You're looking at their subscriber counts. You're looking at the number of views they get on their videos. Understand that they got those numbers by hard work and being creative and thinking outside the box and putting those hours in just creating one video. Just one. And here's another little helpful tip, Foodie. And this is something that you might run into a bit of a snag with. See, ambiance and ASMR videos, people don't like ads during those. They want to watch uninterrupted. So how are you going to make a nice peaceful video without ticking people off because there's ads every 2 minutes? Putting ads during a reaction video or a live stream is one thing, but ambiance and ASMR, people don't like their ASMR or their ambiance interrupted. So how are you going to monetize a channel and make money on videos and at the same time keep your audience? Because knowing you, you're going to stock them full of ads and then people are going to say, screw this, I'm not being relaxed, I'm getting stressed out. So how are we going to fix this? Yeah. So I just want to give my thoughts on Foodie trying to work her way into the ASMR community. All I got to say to that is good luck, Foodie. Good luck. You've got some serious competition out there. People who are really into ASMR and ambiance. They really love what they do. They put a lot of time into it, a lot of hours. A lot of hours go into making just one video. I've seen videos from different creators, the whole process. It's a lot of detail, a lot of attention to detail. The sounds, the colors, 3D, everything. It's insane. The many programs that they use, making sure the videos are long enough that people can get into them. You got a lot to learn. You create an ambiance channel, an ASMR channel, but you don't know what you're doing. And the worst part is you don't want to learn. You want to make money, but you don't want to learn about what you want to make money on. Therefore, you're going to fail. So that's it for this video, y'all. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I would love to hear your comments down below. Take care, everybody, and please have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.